Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up.
Greetings, Redheads. Thank you for joining us in another episode of your favorite show, which is what? Red's View.
Yes, sir.
Please, before we do anything, subscribe to youtube.com/WeAuthenticNetwork, and also go to Brandman Shine. That's right, Brandman Shine's page, youtube.com/Brandman. Red's View is on that platform as well. I have the lovely, beautiful Miss Brittany right here. Call me Sue. And we have the most honorable, legendary DJ PM to my right, your left, yet again.
Ain't know that legendary title.
Legendary.
Ain't know that legendary title.
But
boy.
as you can see, we're looking good, feeling good, and with that, we have a lot to discuss.
Let's do it.
Man, it's a lot of topics. Like, I didn't even think I was going to have this many. It was just pouring in.
Yes, sir.
So let's start it off right, okay? So Aubrey Graham, which is Drake.
Drizzy.
He was he in Europe or the UK?
He's in the UK right now on his assassination vacation tour.
Right.
So that's why he's there.
All right. So it's a person that it's a rapper, right?
Yeah.
Who feels that Drake is a culture vulture.
Right.
Culture vulture.
And he called him out about it, too.
Yeah, he called him out. Drake feels a certain type of way. He said something in the interview along the lines of, I don't see how I'm a culture vulture or whatever the case is.
And he also said, what is a culture vulture?
Yeah. Yeah, and
So,
that to me,
he didn't understand the concept.
Right, he knows exactly what it is, but that's what white people say when they say, "What is racism?" You know what I'm saying? So I mean, because they always ask the question just to,
Right.
But anyway, let's talk about it. And previously, we've done an episode dedicated to culture vultures, but we're gonna go by definition. PM, what is the definition of a culture vulture?
So to me, a culture vulture is anybody who takes something from one culture or another that they're not a part of and make it their own or profit off of it without really giving credit or just due to that culture, i.e. Miley Cyrus when she did songs with Mike Will.
Yes.
She culture vultured hip hop.
Right.
And then as soon as her audience was like, nah, we're not really rocking with that Miley, she ran back to country music.
Exactly. So this individual feels like Drake is a culture vulture because Drake, what he does is goes to different countries, goes to different cultures, like Jamaica, with the Jamaican music.
Right.
He did it hard on Views.
Right.
And what else did he do it on?
Yeah, man. He's done it with the UK. He's did it with the South, whether it's jumping on Block Boy JB's records or Migos early
21
on.
Savage.
21 Savage.
Yeah.
He's done it with Caribbean music, with the whole, He even does it when he talks.
So
that's what's really crazy.
So let me ask. So what you're saying is he's not allowed to feature?
No, it's not that he's not allowed to feature. He's not allowed to take it and use it like it's him. But I told you this was one of my biggest issues with Drake anyway. Drake doesn't have a sound. He just mimics whatever's hot.
So my thing is, I do think that he's a culture vulture because I feel like Drake. We put Drake in our culture,
right?
But he doesn't represent us,
right?
I've never heard Drake say, "No, this is we're not." You know how even though I don't want to use him as a T.I.
Yeah, I knew
how he stands up for us.
Yeah.
Drake claims he's a part. Well, we put him as a part of our culture,
right?
But
the head of the culture.
Drake, when does Drake ever stand up or say anything?
He doesn't.
For us? So that's why I would say he's a culture vulture.
And that's on a deeper level. But just sticking to music and the way that he talks. Like I say, when he say stuff like "more tune for your head top," come on, dog, you.
He still styles. He does that, and you know what I'm saying. To his benefit, he does it well.
Oh, he does it really well.
Which leads to my next thing. Don't you know that a lot of people who are on the charts are actually immigrants?
Right.
Drake is an immigrant. Nicki Minaj is an immigrant.
Right.
21 Savage is an
I
immigrant.
don't know if Nicki is an immigrant.
She was born in Trinidad.
Was she?
Yes.
Oh
wow.
I thought Cardi B was, but I believe Cardi B was born in Brooklyn. 21 Savage is an immigrant. In the Bronx, my bad. But 21 Savage is an immigrant. A lot of these people come from these different countries and take over our culture. And I think that we don't really realize it because the music is so good. French Montana.
Yeah,
he's an immigrant.
Morocco.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So you got to really pay attention to these people who come over here. Now, I'm not saying that immigrants can't make a living off of rap music.
Right, because they can.
They can.
They are.
I mean, clearly. It's just, I feel like Slick that pushed to the forefront.
Yeah.
And if we're not careful, what we created as foundational African Americans is going to be taken away from us. They already took away R&B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, most R&B artists right now that are in the mainstream are white. You know what I'm saying?
Is R&B even still a genre at this point, though?
Yeah.
I mean, people will say
that
Jacquees
holding it down, but, I mean...
Amazing.
Jacquees is holding it down.
He's the king of R&B.
No,
y'all remember
I just
that
watched
episode we
TV
did?
just before I came here, and it said he was the prince
Of what?
Of
of
what?
R&B.
R&B the genre?
No, hell no.
So
Well, nobody else is doing it, then I guess.
So is Drake a Culture Vulture?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
Boom.
All right. So Redheads, comment. Let us know what you say. Kodak Black.
Yes, sir.
Kodak Black. We talked about him last week. He is disrespectful. He
rock with
disrespected
Kodak,
Nipsey Hussle, and it was terrible.
He did.
But if you want to see it, go on the last episode. But recently,
He didn't necessarily.
we got to keep it moving, baby. We got to keep it moving. So about Kodak Black, if you remember, he didn't diss Nipsey Hussle, but he said some disrespectful things about Lauren London and Nipsey Hussle's death. Now, T.I. was one of the rappers that stood out, along with The Game and Gillie Da Kid.
Pause, though. Did you see The Game got Nipsey Hussle?
I saw that. But anyway, along with The Game, BG Knockout, and others, stood out and just was like, yeah, you're going to have to fix that player. Like, you know, what's wrong with you, whatever. So Kodak feels like the industry is against him. And what do you do in pressure? You make a diamond, right? Right. So Kodak Black put out a diss record, and it's called Expeditiously.
I will say that T.I. previewed a diss record first.
But he put out the diss record called Expeditiously.
Which is hilarious.
Which plays off of T.I. telling him, hey, you got to get on this expeditiously.
And T.I. uses that word all the time.
He does. And it's a big word for T.I. All right. So, I heard the diss track Expeditiously. And I feel like it was, at first, I was half asleep when I heard it because the good thing about doing Res View is people send stuff to me. I don't have to search for it no more because they want to see my reaction. Yeah. And at first, I knew it was jamming. Right. But I didn't catch all the lyrics because he mumbles. But I heard what he said. He talked about Tiny. Yeah. Like, nobody wanted that ugly B-I-T-C-H anyways. She looked like a pig. Yeah.
Which is mean. Tiny didn't do nothing to
She
him.
didn't.
Oh, my
But if you going for blood, you got to go for blood.
Right. No.
What I respect about rap is if you come with bars, we already said it. When it comes to beef, ain't no limits.
No rules in beef.
No rules. Yeah. So, overall, I did like the diss track. Okay. I thought it was creative for him. Yeah. And it was flowing. It ride to me.
Well, the thing is, Kodak Black can rap, though. Like, he knows. He has flow.
He does.
He has flow. He don't talk about nothing.
Okay, maybe.
But he got flow.
But he got flow. The dude can rap. Yeah. Like,
I can't say he in a cipher. But as far as just on the track, rapping,
but on the track rapping, you give him a nice little
catchy lyric.
Give him a nice little bop. He can bop. He got a bop.
He's straight.
Yeah. Did you hear? Did you hear this?
I did not, but I'm gonna go listen to it.
All right, you check it out.
Yeah, check out Expeditiously.
Expeditiously.
So did you like it?
So I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard it, I hated it.
Right.
But then I listened to it again, and it's cool. It's cool. Like I said, it's a little mean. I'm actually surprised the gay community hasn't jumped on him yet, though.
What did he say?
He called T.I.'s son a F.A.G.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm surprised they haven't gotten on him yet, but it's probably because they don't really know who Kodak is.
Right.
Because he's still kind of underground.
So he's mainstream and underground at the same time.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Besides T.I. taking his stuff down out of the trap museum, like, what else happened after that point where he made?
Well, like I said, Tip previewed a diss of Kodak.
It was a verse that alluded to a diss for Kodak, and T.I. was just looking like whatever. So that gave Kodak ammunition to go make a diss track. And not only did he call out T.I., he called out The Game. Yeah. He called out Gillie Da Kid. Yeah. And I don't know, he was just talking about everybody else. But I thought that, listen, this is a good way for someone who's a part of this new generation to step up. And I don't know if anybody else could have did it like Kodak Black did.
No, it's not. It's not good. Somebody died and they're
making
diss tracks.
He's
talking
take
about
away,
the music,
take away that.
This track isn't about Nip.
Not about Nipsey.
It's about
That's what it stems from.
It stems from that, but it's about something like it's different. It's really going at rap, and I like bars.
Let me ask you this: do you think Tip should respond?
He's already responded.
With a bar? With verses?
I mean, clearly he was rapping the lyrics already. Like, you mean, should he respond with another diss track?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't
Absolutely. He called out his wife. You damn right.
Hold on, wait. So Tip was rapping Kodak song?
No, Tip was rapping. You know the video that.
Yeah. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying,
no.
Do you think Tip should respond
Tip definitely.
to this?
If he calls out, Kodak went to a track
right.
and put bars out on the table. Yes, he has to respond. So? Definitely. The game is up to him.
Yeah. But you think
Gillie Da
Tip
Kid
has to
up to him. Yeah, Tip has to respond.
You think Tip should respond lyrically?
It's not worth it. It's Kodak. Like,
but he still called him out.
I get that, but it's just when I was thinking about it coming over here, and I was just like, it's just stupid. Like that. It's all this stem from him making a comment. It's just.
I think the realest bar, I'm going to say this and we can move on. I think the realest bar in that song is when Kodak said, "Why you trying to talk to me?
Knowing I ain't going to listen."
Knowing I ain't going to listen.
Right.
I feel like T.I. is wasting his time.
I can't wait to hear the
why
game. You know who will respond?
The game will definitely respond.
And Gillie Da Kid probably is going to respond.
No, nobody care about that.
Hold on. But listen, the real hip hop fan, you're a real hip hop fan. Yeah. But I like bars. So I'm looking forward to Gillie Da Kid.
Come on, man. What's the last...
Come on. He don't have hits. We know he ain't got hits. But
what's the last relevant thing Gillie has done?
Gave Lil Wayne his style. All right, let's go.
Don't.
Laura Ingraham. I think that's her name. Laura
It don't
Ingraham.
matter.
Laura Ingraham. Since we're talking about Nipsey Hussle, some disrespect.
Right.
Some disrespect. Man, Laura Ingraham, who works for Fox News. Now we know Fox News is racist.
Come on.
We already know that. She said something like, was it worse than Kodak, you think?
I think it was because she was laughing.
Tell me what she said.
So she was basically laughing at the death of Nipsey Hussle and the fact that he quote unquote made a song saying F Donald Trump. Well, when in reality that was a YG song, but I think Nipsey did he have a verse on it? Yeah, but on the video that was playing, it was all YG. Yeah. So basically she was like, all y'all Negroes look the same.
Basically.
And like this man died at the end of the day.
And so she didn't necessarily say anything disrespectful about him, but for one, they painted the image of something he wasn't necessarily. First of all, they played F Donald Trump. This man got all these other songs that are actually his songs.
And motivational.
And instead of playing one of them, they chose to play F Donald Trump. On purpose, first of all. Second of all, in the video, because they showed the video on the news, it was only YG. Nip wasn't even in the video.
Nope.
And third of all, she was laughing at that while talking about it.
It was a mockery.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's where the disrespect comes from. Yeah.
It's Fox. So F Fox News. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like Resview is going to be Resview, but F Fox News.
Facts.
Definitely. Let's keep going on talking about Nipsey Hussle.
Okay.
Jermaine Dupri, I don't know why he did this. Some things should be kept quiet or just homeboy talk or homegirl talk or whatever like this.
That's the downfall of social media, though.
Right. And Joe Budden said it. Jermaine Dupri piggybacked off of it. The fact that Nipsey Hussle, they think that he's Jesus because he died at 33 and that he helped people and was in the streets. Like they tried to make him similar to, Christ.
I can understand.
Can you?
No, yes, hear me out. Well, if you're spiritual, I don't know. But anyway, I can understand why they would.
Aren't you a preacher, son?
You are. I wasn't saying like you weren't.
Oh, go ahead. You can understand.
But I can understand why someone would try to compare him or say that he's Jesus.
Why?
Based off the obvious things, him being 33 and the way that the crowd, like when Jesus died, right? The masses.
Yeah.
His funeral.
Right.
Right.
But I mean,
and the way
they could have named a bunch of people about that though.
Hold on. Let's hear her thought though.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Keep going.
Now, no disrespect. I do not think that Nipsey is Jesus, but I can understand why they would try to compare such a
what he was doing on Earth.
What he was, and he's dead now, and we're still talking about it, and we're still seeing how he's leading people,
right?
Because that's what Christ did,
right?
And I don't necessarily think that they truly believe that he was Jesus, but just made the comment.
Right. And I think that they wanted to that's something. You remember how Kodak slipped up and said what he did on Live, right?
Right.
I think that Jermaine Dupri probably was just in the moment, and the fact that someone else said it, Joe Budden, who's just like a podcast that we do, and I think that Jermaine Dupri thought it was going to be a ripple effect,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And people were going to share it, and it backfired,
right?
But what were you about to say?
I mean, so I'm a roll with what Brittany said. I think that they did it more as a comparison, than legitimately
thinking that he was Jesus.
If they believe literally that he's Jesus, then they're idiots. But
because they believe in like Jesus is coming back. So, I mean, I can see how conspiracy theorists
I can't.
would say
No, I can see
because
how
of the
idiots
comparison.
would say it.
Well,
I can see why idiots would say it.
right, but I see that comparisons. Like a lot of people think, like when
People
I come
believe
up,
in signs.
people do.
And the fact that I think it was like the number of people, his
Right.
age,
I mean, that's
the things
cool.
that he
But,
were doing.
okay, but when Martin Luther King was assassinated, he had a big crowd at his funeral. Same
He
thing.
wasn't 33
Was he
though.
33?
Yeah, no, he wasn't 33.
So that's the
But my point is, he still had a big crowd at his funeral. He still leads people.
I think the
even though
main
he's been
thing
dead.
was 33. I feel like that.
What? That's a coincidence, man. Again, I'm
and
gonna
then
say.
and then the stuff that he was talking about before he died. I think that's why
I get all
people-
that, and he was talking about a lot of great stuff. And because I don't want to disrespect Nip,
Not even talking, he
I'm
was
a-
doing.
and because I don't want to ever come off as disrespecting the late great Nip, I'll just leave it at, if you think Nip was Jesus, then I would question your intelligence.
Well, people will question your spirituality because I ain't finna go on that. All right, let's talk about something else, okay? R.I.P. for
Hold on,
real.
wait, before we
And
go
all-
in, before we get off Nip, did y'all see that Reggie Bush and his wife started a GoFundMe?
Oh yeah, for Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, but I
children.
think it was when I went and watched it today. It was sweet on their intentions, but
It
his
was,
family shut
but
it down.
Yeah.
But the family had already told him not to do
Oh,
it.
for real?
I didn't know
He
that
did
they
it.
told him already.
They told him not to do it,
Yeah.
and he did it
And
anyway.
he did it anyway. Yeah.
Well,
So-
he had put up 10,000 for just for
Right.
him.
And
I thought
they
that was a
put
dope thing
they
to do.
tried
It was-
they
it
tried
was
to hold on
sweet.
before let me explain
Yeah.
it. So they were trying to raise money for Nipsey's children.
Right.
And Nipsey's family rejected it.
Right.
And they did it anyway. So
Right.
that's what it was.
Which again, their heart was in the right place. But if I die and you try to do something for my children that I don't have yet, but my family
sure?
says I'm positive.
All right.
But my family says no, we straight. Then that's what it is.
But you know how people, like that's just like asking somebody like, "You good?" and they're like, "Yeah, I'm good," but you still want to just kind of give it to them
Yeah.
anyway. You
So
know?
Nip's family has released the information that Nip has trust funds set up for
Yeah.
all
Which
his
I
children.
mean was common sense to me.
To me,
look
too.
Look how much he took care
And
of
then they say
himself
he
and his
owns
family.
all his songs or something.
He
owns
owns
his
all
masters.
his masters, so
Yeah.
they'll get paid forever off his
Off of
music.
that, yeah.
They're
I think
straight.
it's generous though. Like I really,
It was a good thought, but again, once his family tells you no, we straight, then that's all it
You
is.
should leave it at that.
Leave it at that. If you want to do something, still start a scholarship in his honor or something like that.
Instead
But
of
don't
doing that.
start a GoFundMe trying to make his kids look like they need a handout when his family is already.
And
told
I
But
them
I think
straight.
that's somebody's perception of it. Like it doesn't like you need a handout. They
It
lost
does.
they lost their father.
It's because of,
And that's
but
so
hold on.
tragic.
The problem is in the black community, we're so used to seeing black people not
GoFundMe.
have death
Right.
insurance. I mean,
Yeah.
life insurance
Yeah.
and not having insurance enough to take care. So we think it's the norm
Right.
to create crowdfunding
Right.
campaigns.
No, and more than likely, I'm gonna say this so we can move on. Nip probably had $1 million insurance plan. As smart as he is,
more than likely,
Yeah,
more than
like,
likely.
stop,
He already
man.
had that. So RP to the late great Nipsey Hussle.
yes, sir. R.I.P.
All right, let's go to Anderson .Paak.
Yes.
For those who don't know who Anderson .Paak is, I first heard of him on Dr. Dre's Compton album.
Yeah.
And when I first heard him, he was so unique and different. Like, it's hard to call him an R&B artist. I feel like he's just music.
Right.
He's just an artist. His album came out. I forgot the name of it.
Ventura.
Huh? Ventura. Thank
Yeah.
you, producer Shantae Hughes. Ventura came out, not Ace Ventura, but Ventura.
Yeah.
And I'm a fan of it. I wasn't a fan so much of his last album
Okay.
that came out because I felt like it didn't live up to the hype.
Right.
But if he put this album out during the time, like last year, I think
Right.
the other one came out. Let me tell you something, man. Those songs, if you just riding in the car, if you just want to be in the gym,
Right.
all the things to do to keep you active,
Right.
that album just rides, man.
Right.
For real.
I love the album. I wouldn't listen to it in the gym because I need something a little more turned up to get me through.
Man, I be
But
listening to R&B and all kind of stuff.
I listen to it while I run though because it's like steady flow. Like it's definitely like
It's cohesive.
It's definitely like road trip music or like Saturday morning. You want to clean up your house, but you don't want to have to keep changing the music because some whack comes on. It's one of those albums that you could just press play and let ride
And let
all the way
that
through.
ride.
It's real groovy, real easy. To
Have
listen
you
to.
ever heard of Anderson .Paak?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. I'm gonna put you on some good music, girl. Anderson .Paak go
Redheads,
hard.
please tell her she needs to listen to Anderson .Paak.
She,
Something-
my girl,
something's
listen.
wrong with her.
My girl Brittany's been going on a social media cleanse.
Yeah,
Isn't
all
that
she
right?
listen to is City Girls and
I I've never in my life listened to City Girls.
She's right.
Ever.
She's right. I saw her listening to Trina the other day.
Keisha.
All right, so this is an important thing that we forgot to talk about last week. Lil Nas X.
Yes.
He has a song called Old Town Road.
Yep.
I heard that.
And it's when it debuted on the country charts.
Yes.
Billboard
#1 actually.
#1.
Yeah.
Billboard removed it because they didn't feel like it met the criteria of a country song.
Right.
Which was messed up because what is the criteria of a country song versus what's the criteria of a rap record, R&B record?
Right.
Because I feel like people like Post Malone don't make traditional rap music.
They don't.
But it's on the hip hop and R&B charts.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So for Billboard to do that, to me, it was that it wasn't white enough. And what's crazy about that is we created country music.
Right.
If you don't believe me, redheads, go do your research. Black people created music, but country music for sure, we created that.
Absolutely.
So it was backwards for them to do that. I think it was messed
Somebody
up.
felt some kind of way that it was #1. Somebody
Yeah.
in country
And then
music.
the crazy thing is, Billy Ray. Now, did Billy Ray decide to jump on the remix, or did they get him on there purposely?
I don't know the specifics of it, but Billy Ray Cyrus is on the
He's
remix.
actually on it now.
He actually spoke out about it or something.
Now it's good. I
Yeah.
do like hearing him on there. It's cool.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it was necessary though.
I feel like if he did it out of the kindness of his own heart to say, hey, look, we're not going to discriminate against this kid. Because the dude is a kid.
Yeah.
Um,
He was born in 1999.
yeah. Like, he's a kid.
Yeah.
So if he did it for that, then that's really dope. But if he did it for any other reason, then I don't like it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the song is like, and just to play devil's advocate, I can see why Billboard
I
did
do
take
too.
it down.
I do
because
too.
it does have a lot of heavy bass.
Yeah.
And like
It's
real,
not the
it's
tra-
not the traditional country
of what
music.
you're used to hearing.
However, like
Yeah.
you said, Post Malone's White Iverson wasn't traditional rap.
Exactly.
Neither is Wild.
Exactly.
Neither is none of Post Malone other records.
Yes.
But yet he's
on the
is
R&B charts,
He's
and they
still
call
on the
him a
hip-hop
singer
charts
like
all the time.
Like, come on, man, y'all gotta be real, Billboard.
Right. So we got to be specific. We can't teeter-totter that line.
We can't. Do you like that song?
I actually do like
Old
the
Town
song.
Road.
Yeah.
I do like it.
Yeah, it goes hard.
Yeah, I hate it.
Thumbs down to Billboard.
Yeah, I hate it.
You hate it?
Yeah, I hate it.
Amazing.
I play it, though.
wouldn't listen.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play it, but I
and
like
shout
it.
out to that young fella because I heard that he calls himself Lil Nas X as an adult to Nas and DMX.
I thought
So-
I heard it was
Oh.
because of something else. I didn't hear DMX. But
Yeah.
that's what's up though.
Yeah, so shout out to him
yeah.
if that's true.
Speaking of DMX, I had the pleasure of attending DMX's concert.
How was it?
It was here in
Yeah,
Atlanta
I saw how it was.
Tabernacle. It
My
was
dog
dope.
DJ Stunner opened that up. Shout out to DJ Stunner.
It was dope. X came. They said he was supposed to perform. It
Yeah.
started at 8, but he didn't. I knew.
I heard he didn't come out till like 11.
till like damn near.
Yeah.
I knew that though because
Yeah.
I'm used to going to concerts. But DMX looks healthy.
Yeah.
He got a pop belly, but
Yeah.
hey man, I'm just so happy.
I heard he killed it though.
He
I heard
killed
his
it.
energy was crazy.
Yeah,
That's
like, he didn't
good.
even have to have enough energy. His music is enough, and you
Yeah.
could just feel it.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's talk about Oprah. I want to give a thumbs down to Oprah because
And if this wasn't a show that we were trying to get syndicated,
Right.
I'd give her something else.
right, that's what I was saying. Like Oprah,
Oprah like
I
that.
will work with you, Oprah, but thumbs down to you on this. So y'all know that the Leaving Neverland
Yeah.
documentary came out, and it tanked pretty much.
Yes.
It's-
Very
bad.
It was poorly received. They tried their hardest to break down the legacy of the king of pop, Michael Jackson, the king of music, Michael Jackson, and they just couldn't do it.
I don't know about the king of music. Let's stop at pop.
He's the king of music. So without him, Jay-Z wouldn't be rapping. Okay.
This guy.
All right.
Jay-Z was the king of music.
Right.
man.
I'm just
But
saying.
I believe
We-
Prince is the king of music to
Who?
me. Prince.
that's amazing.
You know the person that actually plays instruments and writes his own music.
Hold on.
Okay, Michael Jackson
wrote
definitely
his
wrote his
music
own
too.
music.
Not all of it. Not all.
What
but
song?
He did.
Really
Are you
reaching.
serious?
What song, Ben?
Wow. Don't you know him and Quincy Jones wrote Thriller together?
And Beyonce helps write her music too, right?
No, but Michael Jackson really did write, bruh.
Okay,
Go
you're
do
just
your
taking
research.
away from the
Bruh,
artist.
Yeah.
stop.
Oh, let's get to the important thing at
All
hand.
right.
So
'Cause we could debate that.
Oprah has taken down her interviews with
Right.
the alleged victims
Right.
of Michael Jackson's.
With the liars.
Yeah,
Let's
the
call them
liars.
what they are.
They are liars.
They lied under oath.
lied. Yes, which was already presented beforehand. And I'm so glad. I had a feeling this was not going to be well received.
Right.
I just knew it.
Right.
I knew
Right,
it
Michael
was going to
Jackson
be
isn't R. Kelly.
right. Like R. Kelly
Don't try
was
to
on
take down
actually
this man's
on video
legacy.
doing this type of stuff, but they really tried it and
Right.
they failed. What are your thoughts about that?
I'm glad that I will say I had some reservations about it at first.
Yeah.
But I love Michael Jackson, and I don't like the fact he's dead. He can't defend himself. Don't try to ruin his legacy. Oprah, I'm disappointed in you.
Thumbs down.
Well,
I'm happy to say.
and the reason I don't like it the most is because like there's no new evidence to support
That's
this.
what I was looking at too.
Like this is all just old stuff. It's the same people that went on the stand who said he didn't do anything to them, and now
Exactly.
they're saying he did. So I just don't like it. It was in poor taste, and not only that, but there's plenty of people who really are out getting molested,
Exactly.
and really did get molested, and really did survive. You know what I'm saying? Sexual abuse,
rape, all that.
who's proven that she could have did a documentary about, because her thing was, it's not about Michael Jackson. You know how she talking.
Yeah.
It's not about Michael Jackson. It's bigger than that. It's about opening the world's eyes to this stuff. And if that was the case, then do it on somebody that's been convicted of this.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it of a man who's the FBI did several
They
investigations
did over
into
10
him
years of
and never
investigation,
found
didn't
one
anything.
piece of evidence.
But we know that
then
I was about to say Doja. I said, but we know that Oprah did this. I feel like she was forced to do it.
Oprah can't be forced to do anything.
Whoa!
I don't know about that.
Oprah.
I don't know about
She
that.
does what she wants.
That's not true.
You really think so?
That's not true.
I
Why? Because
definitely-
she's a billionaire?
No, because she's Oprah. She's been doing what she wants.
No, she hasn't. No.
Oprah wanted to do this documentary regarding.
She didn't do the documentary. She interviewed. She helped promote it.
Right.
Well, no.
No. She executive produced it.
She
Yeah,
executive
like-
produced it.
She put the money up for
Oprah
it.
wanted to exactly like and then you said it was in poor taste. Like I don't think you guys watched it. Did you watch
Absolutely
it?
not.
But even
no.
on there, they were talking about how happy they were when Michael Jackson died.
Who said? Oh,
The mothers of the people. Like
But see, that's what I'm
That
like.
was
That's
acting.
that's just ridiculous.
That's dumb.
That's
Even
ridiculous.
Aaron Carter, Nick Carter's brother, said that they used to hang around Michael Jackson all the time and nothing happened. Like,
Didn't Aaron Carter have a song?
yeah,
Yeah,
that's how I beat Shaq.
Aaron Carter used to be the stuff back in the day. What are you talking about? Did he have a song?
I mean, what other song did he have?
I mean, I don't know besides that one. That's funny though.
I don't know.
So
Exactly.
that's how I beat Shaq. That's how I remember
He
that
had some
one.
songs back in the day. I just
Man,
don't
what
know.
nobody check him though? Aaron
Nah,
Carter. He
they
was out like the
were.
same time.
No.
Lil Sammy and all that.
All
No,
that.
Aaron Carter actually had like a little time limit where he was like
That's
popping.
See, I think that was around the time when Backstreet
Well, y'all
Boys
are
and all
older
this,
than me
they
anyway,
wore out.
so-
Yeah. But anyway, let's move on. Let's talk about some movies. Guava Island
Yes.
is a movie that stars Childish Gambino, Donald Glover,
Right.
and Rihanna.
Danny Glover.
I know, right?
Right.
I saw the movie and I didn't really like it. It was cool.
You go. I will let you go last since you.
Yeah, it was present. I mean, it looked like an extended music video.
Right.
It was under an hour, and I think that people are more so caught up in the fact of who's in it
Right.
Exactly.
versus like, okay, the story just didn't appeal to me. Like it, like it was cool.
Okay, so-
It wasn't bad, but
Okay, Rihanna acting skills were very good, by the way. She did a good job.
she did.
acting.
I agree.
Even though she didn't say much.
Quick question: who's a better actor, Rihanna or Beyonce?
Rihanna.
I just wanted to see what you
Rihanna.
were gonna say. That's all.
Well,
Rihanna.
Beyonce did good in Cadillac Records.
No, absolutely not. No.
Oh, she did good as Etta.
She played Beyonce in that movie.
All right.
I know
Anyway,
Etta.
Go ahead, Guava Island.
okay, Rihanna, her acting skills were on point. So I watched this movie. I was really, really trying to be open-minded about it. Now, I will say Donald Glover, because when he does movies, he like to be called Donald, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's because
All
that's
right.
his real name.
Okay, so instead of child, okay, but his vocals are amazing.
Yeah,
By the way,
he's
like
super talented,
I mean, man, talk about a true artist.
Yeah.
He really is.
Definition of
And
one.
I think it was like an extended video. I love like the dancing in it and everything like that. But the message,
The
like
overall story just
I was literally on the edge of my seat, like,
okay.
is it really gone
that's it?
off? Like,
Yeah,
what were you trying to convey? Like, what? I didn't get it.
yeah.
So, contrary to my
He's
two
the one that
people.
got us to watch
Yes,
this mess.
I love the movie. I loved everything about
Are you
it.
serious?
Yo, Donald, Childish, whatever we calling you today. I loved it, bro. The movie was super dope, super artistic.
What was the setting?
Rihanna, it was in Cuba. It was actually shot in Cuba.
What time period was that?
Yeah, I think
it was like it was fictional. Like
okay.
you didn't pay attention to the movie.
I did.
You
and
did because if you
it went
did,
over my head.
that's how I know you didn't pay attention.
No, but Donald Glover's super
Anyway,
talented,
Ray, this is my turn to talk.
Okay,
Okay,
go ahead.
Producer, push them up, please. Thank you. This is my turn to talk.
Come on, man.
Listen,
Tell us about this whack movie.
The movie was super dope. Rihanna looked amazing. Of course, she's Rihanna. Rihanna's acting was good.
Yeah.
The guy who played Red was good.
He did good.
He's a professional actor too, though.
Yeah.
He's from the UK.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name, but he's been in stuff too.
Something.
And then like, I like when artists infuse music with movies. That's like
You
dope.
like musicals?
No, I don't like musicals. That's the thing, though. But I like when artists infuse their songs.
Oh,
with
yeah,
movies.
yeah, yeah.
I did
But
love
I
that
don't
part.
like musicals. I don't.
Like, so This Is America, when he added that in there, that
Yes,
was
that
like
was
let's
dope.
go. Here's the one thing I don't like, and he does this in everything. I don't like when he bucks his eyes.
Yeah, boy, he was
That
doing
is
some
that
eye
is so
bucking.
that is so weird to
Woo,
me.
Lord, I was like,
Yeah.
golly. That's what first I
Yeah.
said. He was bugging the eyes in that movie.
Like
boy.
and everything, he's like, but
Yeah.
but besides that,
It looks very Sambo-ish.
yeah, and that's what I don't like about it.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is he doing that on purpose? Because he's like really like artistic.
Yeah.
So is he doing that on purpose?
I believe so.
Or does he not realize he's doing
No,
that?
he
He
doing
has.
it on
If he's
purpose.
an actor, you have to realize you're.
He's
Right.
smart as man. That dude's super talented, man.
I loved it. I love the like plot and the
That was trash.
I love the plot.
What?
was
Tell me
trash.
what it was about.
So basically, Red was trying to control the island, and the way he did that was by taking everything that they enjoyed from them, unless he was giving it to them. Like even Childish Gambino's character, like he was a really dope artist in the movie, right? But he only wanted him to sing about how great Red was.
Which is trash, man.
No, it's not. Think about it. The movie was really, to me, was about oppression and was about how if you control the media, then you control people's minds, and then you control the people.
Maybe it should have been longer. 'cause
No,
felt
it
like
shouldn't
was
have
so
been
simple.
longer. That's what I liked about it. It was
So
straight to the
tell
point.
me about the part where the boy had dreams of coming to America,
Right.
And then he said, like he told him, "This is America."
This is America.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was telling
Because
him.
he was basically just telling him, you don't understand. Like, the only reason you think America is so great is because Red has tricked your mind into thinking that Guava Island is this oppressive place when it's really not if we liberate ourselves.
But it was oppressive though.
And because he convinced them of that. That's the whole point.
And at the end of the movie, he got shot.
And
At
died.
the end of but why did Red kill him? Because Red said you can't play a festival because if you do, nobody
Nobody's
will
gonna
go to work the next day.
Right.
And then he killed him and nobody went to work anyway.
But-
So he made him a martyr. He basically made him Dr. King.
Right.
He basically made
Tupac,
him Tupac.
Nipsey.
He made him Nipsey. He
Yeah.
made him Biggie.
Yeah. Which was, I feel like it was too simple. And me personally, I felt like it should have been longer.
Yeah.
I wanted to see more of that talented stuff.
Yeah.
Because it was, now, don't get me wrong, like the choreographing,
Yeah.
Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, talented, super
Yeah, super
talented.
dope.
Yeah,
I feel like
I was
Rihanna,
impressed.
all the actors and actresses did a great job. I just, it was okay to me.
I loved it.
I didn't like the plot.
If I had to rate it, I'd give it a B+.
Amazing.
What would you rate it?
That was,
C+.
C+?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, so we got one more thing to talk about. The Lion King trailer.
Yes.
Now, of course, the 90s kids in us.
Nah, surrender.
Did he say Nas? I thought you were a Jay-Z fan. But anyway, we're excited about this movie. It's a live-action movie.
Yes.
Don't
Don't bring your badass kids.
And we
This
saw
is for-
the
this is
trailer.
for 80s babies and 90s babies.
We saw the trailer, the second trailer for it, and it got everybody talking about one particular character, which
Yes.
is Scar.
Oh my God.
Scar's face has the scar on it, but
Yes.
he looks like he has rabies and has a disease. We ain't gonna spend too much time talking
I'm
about
glad you
it.
said rabies, because I was gonna say another disease, but it might have been offensive.
What?
Yeah.
So we'll talk about it off.
Oh, okay. All right. But yeah, you know, I'm excited about seeing the movie, period.
How you feel about Beyonce playing Nala?
I haven't even heard her say anything,
Yeah.
really.
I feel like she can't mess up a voiceover.
Yeah, she shouldn't be able to. Because she messes up every other movie she's in.
No, she was good in Goldmember.
Come on, man. This dude playing that.
She was good and obsessed.
Now, all right. We got to do a wrap-up on this one. Are you serious?
She wasn't bad, but
She
before
was
we
cold.
get
She was
off,
good in Carmen.
I have two things.
That's the only thing.
Yeah, Carmen was good.
Two things to talk about really quick.
Okay.
Wendy Williams finally, in other words, kind of pretty much said that she is divorcing her husband.
Right.
And I love to see Wendy Williams be vulnerable and be normal. And she said everybody's embarrassed to talk about certain things in their life. And I don't think you should be embarrassed. You know, although you do talk about other people's business, that's how you get paid.
Right.
And like I respect it. I think it's really dope. Move on from this man. He is no good.
Right.
And I'm happy for you.
So would you leave your man if he had a baby on you?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Well, no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna be led by the Spirit of God.
That's the safe thing to say,
and one
ain't it?
more thing, Homecoming. It will be out tomorrow. So
Yes.
What's
really,
that?
Come on, like
Nah, I'm serious about that. What's that?
Beyonce.
I wish it came out today. so we
What
could
is
review
it? Like, tell me.
It's gonna document her leading up to her Coachella experience.
Oh, I got you.
That's what we talked about
I'm
last
sure
time.
more stuff on it as well.
Dope,
So
dope,
yeah.
dope. Shout out to Beyonce.
I'm excited to see it. I know, I'm not excited.
I think I saw because she had a lot of HBCUs. I saw FAMU. I think I saw Jackson. Probably
Jackson
Jackson
State
State
University.
University.
Jackson
Yeah.
State, yeah.
Not
Not
just
Jackson.
Yeah. Get it right.
Right.
It's a lot of Jackson.
But anyway, yeah, so that has been today's episode of Red's View. Make sure that you cop the album, which is Once 2. We Are Not the Same Part 2. That's available. That's my album, available everywhere. You know, it's going to be right here. Sure, he going to put it. Anyway, you know where to follow me is at JAYR3D. Where do we follow you?
Follow me on Instagram at Call Me Sue.
That was fast. Where do we follow this young man right here?
At THEEDJPM. That's at the DJPM. Also, www.theedjpm.com.
Subscribe, like, share, comment. This is Red's View. We signing out.
Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, give up, give up, give up.
I know you got doubts, but get to the bag. Just follow the dream and stick with the plan. I know you get worried, I know you get scared. Better take that risk, or you get stuck there. The sky's the limit. Don't think it's a ceiling, cause you ain't really living.